All right, welcome back, everybody. This is Big Bob, not with Alpha Investments. Today, we're going to open up a box from Rudy. That's from Throne of Eldraine. Now, he did offer the Patreons, which I'm part of, a special deal for some Jumpstart boxes. Well, this isn't Jumpstart, obviously, but my payment took a little bit longer to go through, so he kind of skipped over it accidentally and decided to make up for it by offering me either to get the Jumpstart boxes from the small supply that he was going to be getting, or a few boxes of my choice between the ones that he had in stock. He offered Zendikar Rising and whatnot, but I've opened up quite a few of those, so I figured I'd go back in time and get some Throne of Eldraine going here. Now, I still don't own an Oko, and I would really like to get some better foils out of this guy, which I know they have the collector's pack for this, but with this being soon out of print, those collector's boxes are going up to like $330 to about $380 per box. Now, I found a place that I can get some for much cheaper than that, but I figured I'd try my hand, open up this box. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, I don't think there's actually box toppers in these, and if there is, I'm going to be quite pleasantly surprised. But from here, let's dive into this. So yeah, no box toppers. that is a very new age type of thing. So we'll get this going here. All right. So our 3 stacks to crack. Here we go. Ardenvale Paladin, first and foremost. Chewing down through the commons, uncommons, and Folio of Fancies is our first rare. All right, keep going here. Commons, uncommons. Castle Garenbrig, second rare. Now, I thought Castle Garenbrig was actually going to be used a lot more than it actually is. Seen it in many decks, but haven't seen it utilized, I feel, to its full potential. So I'd like to see it used eventually. Okame Adversary, I've had to fight that guy a few times. And the Furborough Elder. All right, hoping for an Oko. The Royal Scions would be great as well. Gilded Goose, that's a good one. I love the Gilded Goose. I've been using that since that came out. I love that card. I absolutely love the Gilded Goose and the fact that it's part of that storyline. All right, commons, uncommons. All right, Escape to the Wilds, which was banned in Standard, in Arena, and in normal gameplay. So it's a bummer, but I'll get the Triangle of Opening here. Standard issue Magic card Triangle of Opening. What am I doing? I'm screwing this up, aren't I? If you all want, you can laugh at me if you want. I'm okay with that. All right, Deathless Knight. There's our cat that was banned. Rampant Smasher and our Acclaimed Contender. All right. Acclaimed Contender, one of those staples in most Knight decks. I say most because it's not every Knight deck. All right. Looks like we have our first foil here. Ooh, Torbrand. There we go. And Weapon Rack is our foil. Great. All right. Crystal Slipper. And the Lochmere Serpent. And a fling, a foil fling. Almost done with the very first stack without any mythics at all. So this is a bit of a bummer. I was hoping to find at least one mythic by then. And the Wicked Wolf. Nope, I switched that around, didn't I? What a dummy. Alright. Here we go. Commons, uncommons, and the Lovestruck Beast. And our first foil rare is the Worthy Knight. Not my favorite, but a great spell if you're looking to create tons and tons of little creatures. I used to use him all the time in some of my builds where having tons of creatures out into play would have buffed or benefited somebody in some way. Giant Opportunity, Oakham Ranger, Arcanist Owl, and the Fae of Wishes. I love this card. This card is great. Sir Alan. Is it Alan? Alan? The Lion's Claw. All right. Last pack in the first stack. Let's get this going. 1, 2, 3. There is our first mythic, Outlaw's Merriment. Great card. I have a deck built around that right now that I've been perfecting and about to release on YouTube later on today. So stay tuned for that. Wishful Merfolk. Keeper of Fables. And the Ironcrag Feet. I found that this card worked wonderfully with Ugin and the Chromatic Land and the Chromatic Orrery and whatnot. So 4 equals a free Chromatic Orrery. Great card. Really fun to play with. Okay. Here we go. There's that. 1, 2, 3. Vantress Gargoyle is our rare. Vantress Gargoyle has a place in most decks that require large-faced creatures. I know this new green Garruk's Harbinger type deck where all creatures have trample, and when a creature with power 4 or greater comes into play, he is a great one to have out there. Black Lance Paragon. Come on, give us another mythic here. I didn't know Throne of Eldraine was so stingy on the myths. Maybe it's just this box. Who knows? All right. And Once Upon a Time, which was banned almost immediately inside of Standard. Provided a little bit of extra advantage to green spells. You didn't even have to have green to cast it if it was the first spell that you've cast during the game. So, yeah. I can see why they banned it. Free casting for free, and with the intention. Turn of the Wild Speaker. Not the greatest, but something, there is reasons for having that guy in your deck and playing with that. Alright, let me adjust this quick here. There we are. That's better. Okay. Stop moving. Thank you. Rimrock Knight. Ooh, that's pretty. There we go. The Embereth Shield Breaker, which this card just doesn't register with my eyes. But there we go. That's our second mythic. And a foil land. Harmonious Archon. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I should build a Harmonious Archon with General Kudro from Ikoria. See if we can get that going, because you would have such an advantage. Grumgully, Surferin, Stormfist Crusader. That's a great card. I've used that card to kind of even out the drawability of some of the... Like, red and black don't have a lot of drawing. So when a red and black card has the ability to draw, even though the drawback is to lose 1 life, it's a very powerful card. All right, and the Charming Prince. There he is. All right. More than halfway through the second stack, more than halfway through the box now. Let's see. A beautiful, beautiful Shepherd of the Flock, Hypnotic Sprite, and Castle Ardenvale. With our Slaying Fire foil. Alright. Now, I think Throne of Eldraine is actually one of those sets that you don't find not in most people's decks. Sundering Stroke, great card. Bartered Cow, one of the cards that I feel like could have been better. Like it's just a 3/3 for 4, and it creates a food token when you discard it or it dies. So I guess there are ways to use that and utilize that, but I haven't really found any. Because there isn't any other things that allow you to have an effect when you discard a card. Order of the Midnight and the Opportunistic Dragon. Opportunistic Dragon is also one of the most underplayed cards, being that it only affects really humans. And without humans in play, it's kind of useless. Alright. There's that. 1, 2, 3. The Cauldron of Eternity is our third mythic. Not the best. I still have yet to find a way to utilize this card. And the reason is it's so specific. This spell costs 2 less for each creature card in your graveyard. Whenever a creature you control dies, put it on the bottom of its owner's library. No, this doesn't say instead. So I'm unclear on how that would work. Anyway, tap 2 colorless and a swamp. Tap it. Pay 2 life. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Only anytime you could cast a sorcery. Which is a mythic for 12 mana. You think they'd be able to buff it up a bit and give us some extra power to it. But it just doesn't have enough power. Especially compared to things like the Great Henge. The Great Henge is righteously powerful. So why couldn't this one have been like at any time? So you can sneak attack a creature into play. Oh, there they are. Royal Scions. Hello, baby. Welcome, Will and Rowan. Oops. Not that one. There we go. Wonderful, wonderful. That was the first pack in our third stack. Hey, that kind of rhymes. I could almost be in a fairy tale. Maybe we should run away together. Maybe. Here we go, chewing through this. 1, 2, 3, and ooh, Lovestruck Beast alt art. Love these alternate art storybook type of styling. Love it, love it. Looks great. Okay. Some Blood Haze Wolverine. Now, does the Blood Haze mean he doesn't understand what he's doing, or the Blood Haze mean he understands fully and he's about to mess you up? Ironcrag Pyromancer for all the times that you need to draw more than 1 card per turn. Something that I think was underutilized was the second card draw. I tried many times to make a deck around it. Just didn't seem as powerful. Kind of like the party mechanic from Zendikar Rising. It just wasn't as powerful as I think they could have made it. But regardless, a Hushbringer. Used this guy many times. Love this card. It's very, very fun. Especially in your shutdown white-blue control type decks. Just love it. Outflank is our card on top. Crushing through the commons. Alright, so these uncommons are Flame the Firstborn, Arcanistyle, and Wishclaw Talisman. Something that I also feel was underutilized. And now that there's nothing like Tameo to prevent you from searching your deck, I don't understand why it's not being used more. Lonesome Unicorn. All right, and the Enchanted Carriage. Overwhelmed Apprentice. Archon of Absolution, and the Murderous Rider. Probably one of the best and most used cards from Throne of Eldraine. I have to say that the Murderous Rider, with his ability, there's hardly any downfall to this amazing ability. It's a great card. All right. Commons down. Get these out of the way. And then, ooh, Castle Embreth. And, ooh, a foil Vantress Gargoyle. That's a beautiful card. There we go. Take a look at that. Take a look at that. This magic moment. All right. Hey, Pep, you want to open? Please? Ah, thank you so much. You're a delight. Okay, so this is the day after the election. You know, midnight clock. That clock was ticking last night, watching everything go down. What do you guys think about it? I don't want any fighting. At the same time, you know, I kind of slotted Trump to win, not because I'm a Trump supporter by any means. I honestly don't support him, and I would never vote for him or Biden, but I kind of slotted him to win just because of the charged nature of the rest of the Democrats. But understand that it's not always true. Sorcerer's Spyglass. And baked into a pie. All right. 3 packs left. Great. I'm actually going to move these guys over here so I can get these guys out of the way. Cool. So 3 left. Let's keep going. Tomb Raider. Definitely not Angelina Jolie material, but we'll see. 3 and Yorvo. One of the other great cards, especially because you can mutate on top of this guy all day long. He's a giant noble, not a human, so it works wonderfully. And he's an incredibly good card, even on his own. So, okay. Lyndon, Steadfast Queen. And last but not least, only 4 mythics in this box, which, from what I remember of opening Throne of Eldraine, that was typically pretty standard, which was 4 to 5 was what I would typically remember seeing. There is a foil in this one. And Dance of the Mance. Great card, really fun to play with. Epic Downfall, another one really fun to play with. But that is about it. We have our 4 mythics, our series of rares that are good and better, and we got 2 foil rares out of this box, as well as 1 alternate art, Lovestruck Beast. Let's see here, what other things are good? I'm using this one currently a lot. This one's great, as well as that guy. Hushbringer is always fun to play with. Lots of band cards, lots of Vantress Gargoyles. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun to play with. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate you stopping by, taking a gander at what we're doing here, and let me know in the comments down below what you think about Throne of Eldraine, how you think the market is going to go. Let me know what your favorite card is also from this set. I really appreciate your time. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great day.